This waiting is killing me. How you holding up, son?
I'm fine, sir. But Mr. McClellan's been there for over 2 hours. What could they possibly be asking that would take that long?
I hear they're pretty comprehensive. Every little thing. Were you on Top Dog's detail that night? Did he have any visitors? Who were they? Did you see him take a shit? And on and on and on.
I just hope I can remember the details they want.
You know, son, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you didn't.
Well, sir, I'll do the best I can.
Like I said, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you didn't remember every last detail. I mean, who could expect that?
Thank you, sir. That actually makes me feel better. I'm sure I'll do fine.
All in all, I think he's done a pretty good job, don't you? I mean, the economy's in great shape, crime is down, the mood of the country is upbeat, and, you know, people don't really care what he does in his own time. Why should they, you know? God knows I wouldn't want every little thing I've done paraded in front of a grand jury. Would you?
No, sir, but that's why we're not chief executive.
No, son, we're not, but we're men, just like Top Dog. Have you ever done anything that you didn't want anyone else to find out about?
Well, sure,
You don't have to tell me. That's not why I'm asking. But whatever it was, it hasn't affected your performance on the job. You're one of the best agents in my detail.
Thank you, sir.
You might remember that when you go in there.
Sir, I'm not sure what you're saying.
I'm not saying anything. I'm only suggesting that the country does not want nor need this little charade to go on. I mean, what exactly did you see that night?
Sir, my attorney has counseled me not to talk to anyone about it. I don't even think I'm supposed to be talking to you at all.
Hey, White, it's me you're talking to. We're on the same team, remember? Who got you assigned to Top Dog anyway? You want to go back to watching Second Dog's little kids? Who's your superior officer?
You are, sir.
Damn right. So what did you see?
Sir, I saw, sir, with all due respect, I don't really feel comfortable telling you, and I don't really mean it.
God damn it, White! We're not playing Boy Scouts here. We're talking about the leader of the goddamn free world. I mean, he's being hung out to dry and being accused of something every other fucking president has done 100 times. Now, you're too young to remember Kennedy, but he was one hell of a ladies' man. But more than that, he one hell of a president. He'd fuck anything that walked. But that didn't affect his job performance one bit. Now, why don't you get off your high horse and tell me what you saw that night?
I saw them doing it, sir.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, sir.
Where?
That little room off of the Oval Office.
That closet is off limits. Top Dog has made that very clear.
I know, sir, but I heard a scream. I thought Top Dog was in trouble. I don't know. I just ran in on instinct. There they were. He was pressed up against her with his pants to his knees. I only opened the door for a second before I closed it. I don't even think he saw me or not. I don't know if he saw me or not.
What did you do after that?
I went back to my post outside the Oval Office.
Have you told anyone else what you just told me?
No, sir. Just my attorney.
He's McClellan's attorney, right? Don't worry about him. Anyone else?
Judy, my wife.
Okay. Son, that closet is off limits. You know that. Going in there uninvited is grounds for immediate determination. But I think I can help you. I won't tell a soul what you just told me. So you and I are the only ones who know about this. We're the only ones, you could argue, that do. And if you wanted to save your career, you might just forget what you thought you saw.
Sir, I'm sure they're going to ask.
I'm sure they will. But theoretically speaking, one could say that if they didn't see you or know that you opened that closet door, then no one could accuse you of being off limits. Could they? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, it sounds to me that you're talking about obstruction of justice, sir.
You're not listening to me, son. Let me be very clear. Maybe you saw Top Dog on top of that girl. Maybe there's another explanation. You yourself admit that you only caught a glimpse of it. It was dark in there. Maybe your eyes were playing tricks on you.
But, sir,
Maybe he was screwing that girl. But what if you're wrong? You ruin a good man's life, put the country into a tailspin, and ruin your career. You only know one thing. You saw her walk into the Oval Office and then a few minutes later walk back out. Up to that point, you're clean. Now, you go saying things about going into the Oval Office uninvited, about opening private closed doors, about things that you think you saw. Well, son, you're going way beyond where I think I can help you.
Yes, sir, but I don't want to lie. What other explanation could there be?
There could be 1,000 explanations. Besides, have you thought about what happens if this whole thing blows over? What if the grand jury decides not to indict? What then? You think Top Dog's going to say, "Thanks, White, for taking the moral high ground. I want guys like you watching me"? I don't think so. You'll be lucky to be assigned to Boots the cat. In fact, worse still, you could be assigned to some godforsaken place like Montana. Your wife, Judy, you think Judy likes Butte?
God, no. Look, McClellan's coming out now. Oh, he looks like he's been through the ringer.
You're next, son.
What do I say? What do I do? I just want to do the right thing, sir.
We all want to do the right thing, son. The president and Judy want you to do the right thing. I'm sure you will.
And cut. Yeah, really good.